sports. It's in the game.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to Gillette Stadium in Foxborough, Mass. The veteran Joey Sly ready to get this started. Glad to have you with us, folks, and we are underway here at Gillette Stadium. And that's not going to be returned, as so many kicking teams elect to do.
It's a city home to one of the most loyal and passionate fan bases in football. And all the noise they're making is being captured by the Dome here at Ford Field in Detroit. Joey Sly is going to have the honor of getting us started. And we're off and running from Ford Field. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. I'll start on the ground with Gibbs. Runs into traffic and hits a wall, no gain. Jelani Tavai ranging in for the stop. 2nd and 10, need to get some positive yardage here. Running it with David Montgomery. Gets it ahead, has about 5 yards. Marcus Jones ranging over for the stop. There's 5 on that play. They need 5 more now on 3rd down. They go play action with Goff. His first throw is an interception. Jabril Peppers with the pick. And the Patriots take over after forcing the first turnover of this ball game. Wow, what an exciting start to this game, Brock. Apologies to the former QB and you. It's not an opening drive touchdown, but an interception instead.
Yeah, exciting for one side. That would be the defense. Demoralizing for the other side as an offense. First salvo, listen, it goes to the defense. And now it really sets the stage for what I love and what you love, Kate, in this game of adjustments, in the game of back and forth. Who's going to respond next?
Moving quickly, trying to get set again. Receiver in motion, headed right. He gets it ahead, winds up with about 3. Stopped on the play by Zadarius Smith. Offense up to the line fast. May now on 3rd down. Hauled in by Bourne. And they bring him down after the play reaches the 26. A 9-yard gain and good for a 1st down. This one's a little touch pass forward to his man coming across. Good running here. He's across the 15. And finally, he's down at the 5-yard line. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. 1st and goal, Stevenson. And he's caught behind the line for a loss. Offense in the hurry-up here. From the gun, it's May. On the move, headed right. Nowhere to go with it, so he just throws it away.
Look at the coverage on that play, Kate. I love that. That is textbook defense right there. When the quarterback escapes the pocket, man, you got to find somebody. You got to go get sticky on your offensive guy. It's exactly what the secondary did, and it forces the throwaway.
And he pushes them a little closer to the 3. May throwing for it. Oh, they got it. Intercepted along the goal line. Brian Branch has it. He's at midfield. 30. He's at the 10. And he makes the Huffs go. It's a touchdown on the pick 6. I don't know about you, Brock, but I could almost feel them going through the 5 stages of grief over on that sideline, watching their would-be touchdown pass in 6 points return the entire way to the opposite end zone for 6 on the other side of the board.
You just don't really believe it's happening until he's, 30, 40 yards into his return, and then you're just powerless. Kate, just over 40 times in the history of the NFL this has happened.
Wow.
What a return to add to that list.
Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick 6. Antonio Gibson now to return it. Big lick from the coverage team there, and that's going to stop the return before it can get to the 30. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Now May coming off that pick. He's got the hook up to Bourne. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. First down throw for May. Buys time, rolling right. And he's dropped for a stunningly big loss. Working quickly here. After the sack, another pass on 2nd down. That one's cut along the left sideline.
Well, that's a game that has its roots in preparation during the week. That's Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday kind of stuff. Identifying ways to target the coverage and creating opportunities for big completions.
Here he is on 3rd and long. Escapes the pocket. Complete beyond the marker. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. Now a shotgun handoff to Stevenson. And they try to power it forward, but only a couple of yards there. That brings us to the 2-minute warning in the Motor City. It's the Patriots, lined up with a 2nd and 8. May now from the gun. Forced out to his right. And the cover just too good there. Didn't find the throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. Third down coming up. Operating from the gun, here's May. Touchdown, New England! Great opportunity to find a touchdown there, Brock, and they come through with 6.
Receivers want the ball everywhere on the football field. But you start smelling the end zone, they really want their chance. And they will tell you as a quarterback, just give me an opportunity and I'll make a play. And he sure did.
All set for the kickoff. Sly with the honors. Greg Reynolds to return it. He's got a lane up past the 30. I'll bring him down on the return as he gets this to the 33. They're out and set. 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. That one falls to the turf. Couldn't hang on. It's incomplete.
Yeah, this game, you just can't make it harder than it needs to be. Just get the catch first. Guarantee your yards, and then worry about escaping defenders after the catch.
And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
You need to buy your receivers enough time to get open along their route, and your quarterback enough time to find and hit them with the throw. When the line doesn't hold up, incompletions follow.
He puts some power on a deep one left. Throws into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Jabril Peppers with the pick. And the Patriots take possession off their 2nd interception of the game.
You know what this is, Kate? This is the practice field coming to life, really on both sides of the ball. Well, you watch defensive coaches preach all the time, and they work on these returns to get to the near sideline, everybody to get a block. And then for those offensive players to show the effort to go chase that down so it's not a pick 6, yeah, it stinks for the offense. But that was the practice field coming to life for everybody to see.
Ooh, would have been a big gainer if they connected, but they could not. Instead, 3rd down coming up.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
That's caught for the 1st. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. From the gun, a gift to Stevenson. Hits the end zone for the New England touchdown. The Patriots get some late points and the lead. Ramondre Stevenson, the touchdown. Extra point is up and good from Sly. And the Patriots break that tie and now lead by 7. All set for the kickoff. Sly with the honors. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. Off play action, Goff. Pass is caught, that's Tim Patrick. That one hits for 30. And that'll be 1st down, Detroit.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
Connects on one to Jameson Williams. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. Now, just before the break, a timeout taken by the offense, and they can try for some points going into the break. One last play before the break. A final throw before the break. Oh, touchdown. It's intercepted. Jonathan Jones makes the play. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. Well, that first half, certainly an interesting one. Kate, Scott, Brock Heward with you as we get back. You're getting a look at the most famous building in Foxborough. Opened in 2002, it's Gillette Stadium. Joey Sly is going to have the honor of getting us started. And we're off from Foxborough. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. They fake the handoff. Now Mahomes. Going deep right away. Wide open downfield. Got it! And And he flips the field for them before being taken down.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom! Connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
Pacheco has nothing on that run. They stand strong and stop him at the 2.
Hey, I get it on 1st and goal, right? A lot of teams like to be conservative and limit risk. Even if a run is stopped short, you still got 2, sometimes 3 downs to play with.
Ball at the 2 here for 2nd and goal. A lot of guys there, and it's intercepted. Jabril Peppers with the pick. And the Patriots have an early opportunity after the interception on the game's first series.
I know he started the play as a defender, but gosh, he looked good, didn't he? Running it back, he looked like a receiver navigating on that return. The way he saw the field, evaded obstacles, and he chewed up yardage in the open space. It would make those offensive coaches and teammates proud. We've seen defensive players get touches on occasion, and I think he just gave himself maybe a look on that side of the ball down the road.
And they're going to get him down just shy of midfield. Still a nice gain, though, up to the 49. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. Quick touch pass to the receiver. And that'll be enough for the first as they touch him down. Offense up to the line fast. A give up the middle to Stevenson. And they're able to grind him to a halt after a pickup of 4. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. 2nd and 6 now. He's on the move. He's running with it. And he takes it inside the 35 before heading out. Give him 9 on that play, and it's enough for the first.
That's one of those occasions when you're sitting in the pocket and you're just looking for that escape valve. And then when you get it, you get space to run, and you get a first down, that's a big bonus for the quarterback.
Quick touch pass to the receiver. And they'll manage to contain him after about a 6-yard pickup. Drew Tranquil brings him to the ground. From the 28. Has him on the quick hitter. And they stop him. He's marked down along that 18-yard line. Give him an even 10 yards on the play. And that's a New England first down. The give inside to Stevenson. And he's able to power this forward, but they stop him after 2 yards. Only a couple of yards on the run, and that brings us to the end of quarter number 1. All right, still scoreless through 1 quarter, but that looks like it's going to change pretty soon. Couple of zeros on the board right now. More from Gillette Stadium in just a minute. All right, time to get this second quarter going. The Patriots set up inside the red zone. On second down, it's Stevenson. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Offense in the hurry-up here. Throwing on 3rd and long. And he brings it in for a New England touchdown. The Patriots get the game's first points here in the second. Joey Sly on for the extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And they add one on to their first touchdown of the contest. All set for the kickoff. Sly with the honors. And he's going to field this in the end zone without a return, so they'll bring it out to the 30-yard line. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. Chased out to his right. Decent yardage picked up here before he slides down to avoid the tackle.
Tick, 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 tick. You know, his internal clock right there told him it was time to escape, and good thing he listened to it. He was able to make something out of nothing and at least move them forward.
From the 38. He puts some air under a deep throw to the left. That one's caught at the 10-yard line. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Kansas City. The Chiefs can tie it up in the second after cutting into the lead. Xavier Worthy, the touchdown. The Chiefs offense staying on the field. They're going to try for two. And he gets in. The two-point try puts them in front by one. 8-7. They come up with a touchdown of their own, and then, I love this, a little one-upping by scoring on the two-point try to take the lead.
Yeah, you love it because you didn't have to make that call. The coach did. But clearly, they don't want to play from behind. They want to be the one dictating, and now they've got to do it the rest of the way.
First and 10 now from the 30. Starting on the ground here with Stevenson. And he found some running room for a nice gain. Working quickly here. Here's 2nd and 2. Complete. It's Bourne. And what a hit there. Ouch. She pays the price for moving the chains that time. The defense calls a timeout. That's their first. First and 10. Here's Stevenson. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. So we're at the 2-minute warning here from Gillette. The Patriots trailing in the early going. Receiver in motion going left. And he breaks even, but that's it. Brought down at that line of scrimmage. Justin Reed with the tackle. May not a throw on third. He'll get this to Henry. And they bring him down after the play reaches the 26. They put Bourne in motion right. And the defense gets there to force a small loss. Timeout taken by Kansas City. It's second. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. Offense to the line for second down. And they send a man in motion. Running it here with Stevenson. And he started to get through the lane before it closed. 3 yards there. Drew Tranquil brings him to the ground. May now on third down. He has it at the 5. And they'll advance this down to the 5-yard line. They get 19, and now they're going to have first and goal.
You're not going to last long in the National Football League if you don't convert a good chunk of your third downs. Nice find there to continue the series.
They'll break the huddle and come up on first and goal. From the gun, it's May. On the move, headed right.
You know, once a play breaks down, you're just looking for a running lane, and then you're looking for that first down marker. He found one of the two, but the defense and that effort swarming after him, well, it denies the first down.
Let's go now.
Stevenson. And he runs it across. Touchdown! The Patriots take the lead just before halftime. Ramondre Stevenson, the touchdown! So the Patriots leaving the offense out there. Look at this. They want 2 more here. And they can't connect, so nearly 8 points to end the first half, but they'll only take an extra 6 into that locker room. Time left for maybe a return plus a play here as they send this away. He's got the squiver. And he manages the 35 before they can stop him. Probably looking at our final snap of the half here on first down. Slot man motioned over. He'll throw it. Taking a shot. Deep down the field it goes. And disaster averted. He knocks away the deep ball. Incomplete. So we're through 2 quarters now. Still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. Back from the break, I'm Kate Scott, joined by Brock Heward, and we are just moments away from the beginning of our second half. Reed now to kick this one away. He'll bring it out from the middle of the end zone. And they're going to be in a tough spot as he ends up out of bounds at his own 7.
Well, that's a case of either overthinking things or somehow not thinking enough on that kickoff return. You got to think the 20-yard line is worst case. Instead, the coverage team sticks him with a really long field ahead.
And he found some running room for a nice gain. It's a solid 7-yard pickup on first down. Now they're going to have 2nd and 3. They go again with Stevenson. And he's brought down for a loss. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. 3rd down from the gun. That's taken in by Henry. And a massive hit at the end of that play. Oh, baby. But he hangs on through it. Still able to get that first down.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On 3rd down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity, and man, did he make an impact play.
This is Stevenson heading right. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
They cross the 40. Nice run there. He's at the 30. The 10. Touchdown, New England. The Patriots grow the lead coming out of halftime. Ramondre Stevenson, the touchdown. Wow, just sensational speed from the back that time, Brock. He found a seam, got through it, and he was gone.
You know, it's one thing, Kate, to have singles hitters, right? And you love those, and you appreciate guys that can get on base. But it's the home run hitters that are the difference makers, and what a big-time effort.
And it bounces out of the end zone, so they'll set up shop at the 30. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Mahomes. That's It's complete. Isaiah Pacheco. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. First and 10, it's Mahomes. Now he'll just throw it away, but here comes the flag. There was nobody in the neighborhood of that one. No one in the area. He was still in the pocket. Seems like a pretty cut and dry intentional grounding to me.
Seems like you want to be an official someday, Kate.
Maybe.
Yeah, because you nailed that one.
He's going deep this time. This is brought in at the 15. And he's in for the Kansas City touchdown. The Chiefs start the second half with some needed points. The Chiefs making the call. They're going for 2 again. And the pass is successful. That's a little momentum builder as they attack this deficit. We've got a good one here. They've cut the lead to 4 as they send it away. Choosing to bring it out deep in the end zone. And they'll have some major work to do as he goes out deep on his side right at the 10.
Well, that's the case of either overthinking things or somehow not thinking enough on that kickoff return. You got to think the 20-yard line is worst case. Instead, well, the coverage team sticks him with a really long field ahead.
This one's a little touch pass forward to his man coming across. And he'll go down after pushing this up to the 29. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs.
Kate, don't think for a second this is time you step off the gas. You can feel this defense, right? They're on their heels. And now's the best chance to go push the envelope and get aggressive.
Three quarters in the books from this one. It's the Patriots with it, currently with a not quite so comfortable lead to start the 4th. To the line we go. They're set, 1st and 10. They put Bourne in motion right. And the defense gets there to force a small loss. Offense up to the line fast. May now from the gun. Henry on the catch. And he'll be brought down a step or 2 shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48. They managed 22 on the rip and a 1st down.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on 2nd down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about 3rd down at all.
1st and 10, ball set up at the 48. Run here with Stevenson. And he's brought down for a loss. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. Operating from the gun, here's May. They did it! He made the interception! Drew Tranquil with the pick. And the Chiefs have some new life in the 4th. And just like that, a really good drive is taken away with an INT.
Sure was a lot of promise on that series, right?
Yeah.
That's a small silver lining for them at the very least, but probably won't be much comfort now. And it's going to feel even worse when this quarterback watches the tape tomorrow.
All right, the Chiefs in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10. They give to Pacheco to start the drive. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. No gain there that time, and it's 2nd and 10. So a timeout comes in. It looks like the defense using its first stops this game as we get close to our 2-minute warning. 2nd and 10, need to get some positive yardage here. Out of the gun, it's Mahomes. He puts some air under this one, deep right. Oh, he forced it, intercepted, and that could do it. Jawan Bentley makes the play. And the Patriots get the football back at the 19-yard line. Well, Brock, if you like defense, you are loving what you're seeing right now. Consecutive drives that have ended in interceptions. It's become a real defensive battle.
Well, let's see here, Kate. We got one, we got two. Do I hear a third interception in a row? I'll tell you this right now. These defenders, they are squashing that thought that defenders are offensive guys with bad hands because they're making it happen, taking the ball away.
And he runs into a wall there. Multiple defenders ready to stop him cold at the line. 2nd and 10. Need to get some positive yardage here. Here's May. Ramondre Stevenson makes the catch. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. Keeping that pace going as the clock continues to run. He'll look to throw it. Complete beyond the marker. Stiff arm buys him some space. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. Here's Stevenson. And he's able to reach the 40 on that play. The Chiefs signal for a timeout. That's going to be their first. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game.
Offensive coordinators tell us all the time, big runs only happen with coordinated efforts. Great blocking to spring them. Guys hitting blocks downfield, and a back who can show off his wheels.
It's a sweep. He pops the pass forward. And he's caught behind the line for a loss. Timeout taken by Kansas City. It's 2nd. Lining up to take a knee on 2nd down. Gonna be a victory for the Patriots as they drop to it.